Hello everybody, my name's Euphorya and welcome back to Let's Play Lethis. We are on Mission 5, Kitsburg! And our objective is very interesting here, build the observatory. So, I haven't done any of this before, this particular mission at least, so this is interesting. We'll see what's going on here. Mr. Ellington! I won't have to remind you of the honor given to you. Building a city of this size is a privilege. Yet I have to say that Kitsburg will be my last project, and I hope to leave an everlasting footprint in the history of Lethis. I trust you to help me with this matter. Please don't disappoint me. Excellent! An inventor's workshop will only function if you're building a monument, and if there are enough citizens to provide sufficient financial resources. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be an interesting kind of multi-tiered mission, not like the first four that were kind of just, get this many resources. Here we have to build an observatory, so I wonder how we do that. I have no idea. We'll find out together. Alright, let's get a lay of the land here. So we got some fertile land right there. We got steam vents over there. We got some copper resources, got some iron resources. Doesn't look like we have any gold. Just copper and iron, that's okay. We can probably import some gold from somewhere. Ooh, we got even more. Holy crap, we got a lot of steam. I wonder if we're going to need a lot of steam in this. Alright, where is our entrance point? Probably in the northern area. There it is. Entry. Okay. So, let's start here. Where do I want my first settlement to be? Can I set up fishing villages on the beach? No. Okay, I have to set them over here. Yeah. So I think I'll just put my first. Let's just put it right here. Put it right at the entrance. I think that'll probably be a good idea. A good place to put it. Let me just look here. Yeah, maybe we'll put another settlement over near the mining kind of town in a little while, but for now, let's just start, right next to the actual border here. Come down. There we go, and I'll just bring it out like that. Cool. All right, time to build some houses. And as always, I'll just keep with my initial design here. Maybe I'll mix things up a little bit in this mission, since this mission seems like it's going to be a little bit longer and a little bit more involved. But for now, let's just leave it at that. And we want some services. One of those is nice. One of these. And one of those. And one of these, and one of those, and all of those, and all of that. And one of these. All these houses. And then we need a shop. Okay, that should be sufficient. Now let us start getting food production up and running. And I love fish to begin with because fish are so easy. All you gotta do is build some fisheries, man. Doesn't get much easier than that. So we'll come over here. I'll build a maintenance man to keep an eye on those, and then we will build a granary. Keep an eye on those. And we'll build another road coming off this way. Perfect. Give a little bit of space. Bam. Bam. We need more workers, so I might as well fill out the rest of these houses. I think I'm gonna have a road coming off here to get to this steam eventually, so I'll just build the house here, like that. And yeah, looking good, looking real good. Build some fountains, build some trees, classic decorations and whatnot. Whoa. Long live Hannah the Second. So Wilhelm the Fourth has become too old to be able to reign the empire to best of his abilities. Hence his niece, Hannah the Second, will be Lethis' new empress. How do you want to welcome the new empress? A gift card. An etching of the empress, your best bottle of wine, and a pistol ornated with jewels. Shit, man. You know, I may start hurting for money eventually, but you know, let's go all out. Maybe this will pay off for us in the end. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I didn't just, you know, use up all my money for nothing. That would be sad. Okay, we got a new influx of workers. That's always nice. You know what? Let me just build some flower beds here. Get a jump on the complaints about it not being pretty enough. And we're starting to get some fish. Great. What else do we have access to? We don't have potatoes, but we do have pumpkins. Pumpkin farms. You know, it might be nice to build a pumpkin farm. A couple pumpkin farms. Let's get a couple of those. Let's get 4 of those. Grow some pumpkins. It's always nice to have some pumpkins. City needs more workers, build additional houses. Yeah. I know. We need food. I got it. I understand. Ooh. So I'm going to deactivate 2 of these farms. Because they're poaching workers from our shop and stuff. And we need that to distribute food to the populace. You know, pumpkins were like the main were really popular vegetable in the 1800s, I guess. And 1700s. Now we don't really eat them or use them much other than jack-o'-lanterns, at least in America we don't. But it's kind of interesting, you know, pumpkins were a really important food source back then. And now we barely even think of them as a food source except for pumpkin pie. But apparently they're tasty. Let's watch an episode of Good Eats with Alton Brown. He'll tell you all about pumpkins. Alright, what do we want next? Food. We need alcohol. Yes, that's right. We do need alcohol. And it looks like we're going back to beer, because we got barley farms again. Yeah, let's... Yeah, let's go with that. That's a ton of barley. I agree, but that's okay. Do I have roadblock anywhere? Now I do. So this maintenance guy should be able to handle this loop pretty easily. Yes, he can. And then let's get some abbeys running here. I live in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, and we have a place called Abby's Legendary Pizza. And whenever I think of putting down an Abby's, I think of Abby's Legendary Pizza. I don't know why, but there you go. Pizza and beer are linked in my mind for some reason. Who would have thought? Actually, to make that happen, we also need this. Yeah, that should be good. That should be a reasonable place for the warehouse. We'll store some beer there, etc. What do our workers look like? There's a ton of unemployment. If that's the case, let's reactivate these. Make some more pumpkins. That's actually really nice that the pumpkins are exactly on the opposite season of the barley. I like that a lot. So now we can have our farmers kind of going all the time, and they won't necessarily... We won't have as much of a huge worker shortage and surplus every year, because they'll be switching back and forth between these two, which is nice. Okay. So once we get the alcohol up, we are going to want... well, they're going to want theaters, so let me slap one of those down. And we're also going to need one of these. An exorcist to exorcise our demons. I don't want it there. I don't really want it here either, but I'll do it anyway. An exorcist for our demons. Or ghosts, that is. And, of course, actually, I almost forgot again. God, I constantly forget the tax collector. I'm just not money-minded enough, I guess. Yeah, that should be good. Put the tax collector there. Um, Still got unemployment, so that's okay. And I definitely I need to build the town hall. So let me lay that up over here. So I'm going to expand the city out this way. So let me block that out a little bit with roads. And then I will put my... So 1, 2, there. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go. So our new city will look something like that. Or our new block will look something like that. And I will put our town hall right there. And to help out our town hall a little bit, I will put this guy right there. Nice. Maintenance man. So he'll handle that. Good. So now we have some space ready to accept new houses and guests. Excellent. And environment's not pretty enough. Come on, man. It's beautiful. You know what? How about just a line of trees? You like trees, right? There you go. Full line of trees for you. They need more alcohol. That'll start coming soon as we get the first barley shipments in. But as we're dealing with that, you know what? Let's get a head start on our utensil needs. So I'm going to start building my first, steam production facility over here. Just because this is closer. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want that. Yeah, maybe we should do it over here. Maybe I'll run a pipe. Can I run pipes over lakes? I don't know. I've never tried it. Yes? No. Not even a little. No. Definitely can't do it. Okay. Maybe you can. Help me out in the comments if I can't. But we'll figure it out. Oh, here are the monuments. Okay, build monument 0 to level 4. So, an artist's workshop, inventor's workshop, and the observatory 1. Yeah, the observatory. Cost me $1,000. Okay, so obviously we need to level up the observatory probably. I wish there's like more tooltips on what these things did. So I'll start by getting a decent infrastructure, maybe of level 10 people, or at least as close to level 10 as I care to go, really, just to make sure that we have enough workers and stuff hanging around, and then I'll get to the inventors and all that. Figure that stuff out. As we're here, though, let me make another pumpkin farm for more pumpkins. I like pumpkins. There we go. So that's enough barley. That looks like probably enough barley for another abbey, so I'm going to build one more abbey too. There. So now this should meet all our beer needs for quite a while, I think. Should handle that. But steam is where I wanted to go. And screw it, let's just build steam over here. We'll have our steam condenser. Bam. And then we will have... Wow, I can't believe that pipe actually worked. And we'll go all around. Now, I say this every time, but I don't know if connecting it to all the connectors is important or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. There. Okay, that looks kind of ugly, but whatever. So we'll have something like this. And, for now, I think this will be sufficient. Let's have one of these to accept our steam. Not enough workforce. Alright. That's okay. For now. And we want to refuse steam charges in there. And once that happens correctly, we can... I think it would have been better to build it over here because it's just closer to our mining operation. Because now they need to travel all the way across the map to deliver the steam charges. which sucks, but it's not terrible. We need more workers, and they're moving in slowly but surely here. Just let it happen. Let's let all these workers move in. See what our numbers kind of hang around at. All right, we got a little unemployment. It's good, and we're ready for utensils. So you know what? Let's build it. Let's make it happen. Copper. Yeah, we want copper. Part of your city hinders migrants to settle down. Well, okay, yeah. I know it's a problem. Just bear with me for a second, game. Okay, so I'll build that. And we want a warehouse. Something like this. Perfect. And then we want 2 utensil builders, just like that. And then we want to attach a road to this place. And I think this will work. Ideally, we'd do it over here, I think. Let's do this. Good. There. That should be just fine. Excellent. So now we'll have copper. And, you know what? How about we get Steam charges over here? So people bring Steam charges over to that warehouse, and that'll be nice. Yeah, look at everyone's bringing all the Steam charges over there. That's really good. So we'll just get them for a while, and then they'll be ready to distribute to the rest of the factories, the rest of the mines, and that'll compensate for me screwing up a little bit there. 41 more workers. Alright, so we need a lot more workers. I think it's time to start on this next city block. Yeah. Do something like that. Build some more houses. Let's have the shop on that side this time, just to mix it up. There you go. More houses over here. Excellent. And in fact, you know what? I'm gonna delete a couple of these just to slot in some services. Yeah. Just want a little more room for services. So I'll have a well, and we'll have a bath. Or a wash house, I mean. And we got a maintenance guy. That's good. And in fact, now I'm going to limit that maintenance guy a little bit more here. Just have a kind of a dedicated one. I just want to make sure he really focuses on keeping these houses up and running. So we have the maintenance man. We need a theater. You don't want a theater there. Yeah, this should be fine. And then we want an exorcist, and we want a tax collector, and then I'll slot in the other services a little later. Okay, so now we should be getting a good little influx of workers. Forgot to build the shop. Oh no. Okay, now they can get food and beer. Exactly everything they need. Fish and pumpkins. That's very nice. You know what? Maybe I'm going to build one more fishery, I think. 2 more fisheries. Just to make sure we got enough fish. Here we go. And how are you doing? We're already getting some utensils. Excellent. And I'm just going to change that back to accept as opposed to get, because we already have 4,000 Steam charges over there. I don't think we need that many, at least for now. That is a little bit excessive. Okay. Utensil demand should happen in a little bit. Not pretty enough for you. Ugh. Come on, guys. It's plenty pretty. Relax. There's that. Pretty enough now? Yeah. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna get a jump start on this maybe and put down some herbalists. Herbalist, and we need a greenhouse. As good a place as any, I guess. And I'll allow this warehouse to pick up greens too. Is that not like a thing? Here we go. Medical herbs. Yeah. We'll accept some medical herbs over here, just to get that going. And you know what? I'm going to set up a greenhouse right here too. Or an herbalist, I mean. Herbalist. There. And we might as well decorate the interior of this area too. There we go. Some fountains. And something like that. Excellent. And you know what? Last but not least, flower beds. We need them. Everyone loves them. There. That house looks like it's cut in half or something. Alright, now we're going to get a huge amount of citizens. Everyone should be leveling up and whatnot soon. And as soon as our utensils start flowing, you know, faster than they are currently, maybe I should put some more copper mines out here. I'm gonna do that just to speed up the process a little bit. There. And I'll move this roadblock over. A well-organized group of thieves has stolen all of Kirsch's jewelry. Oh no! Hey, I mentioned that in the episode where we made all that jewelry. It would be a good place to rob. Oh, look, somebody actually took my advice there. The Empress already sent out a couple of soldiers to track them down. Okay. Not allowed to import jewelry from Hamkirsch anymore. Damn. I was actually kind of planning on doing that, so that sucks. In fact, you know, now is probably a good time to build up our trade quarter, I think. Our trade depot. Where do I want to build that? Where do I want to build that? It's an interesting thought. Maybe up here. Seems like a reasonable enough place to do it. So let's do it here. There we go. Set up a roadblock, and then we want to trade place. Set it up right there. Set up a warehouse and a granary and a maintenance guy, like that. And let's see what people have to offer. So I would like to import at least some like gold or something. That would be nice. I guess we can't. God, there's actually not much useful to trade really. Silk. I do like the bread and the meat ability. What do we got farming wise here? We can't build ranches, so it might be nice to get some meat. So let me open up that trade route. There you go, Fedheim. God, that place is a great place to trade, I gotta say. We're starting to run a little low on gold again, but at least my tax people are ready to handle that, so it's not too bad. And I think, you know, with all these mines, we could probably support at least one more utensil factory. Yes, the unemployment rate's high, I get it. It's only at 18%, guys. Chill. Jeez. I've had it up to way higher than that before. Isn't pretty enough for these house, and it needs more food. It's not pretty enough. God. They're so picky. You know, how about some orange trees? You like orange trees, right? Yeah, you do. Look at that. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. I like that. Alright, so once they get more food, then they'll level up. We'll have some level 10 peasants. So I think now is the time to at least start thinking about maybe getting some bourgeoisie in here, or at least let's. You know what? Let me build. I'm going to build this observatory, and I'll see what needs to be done to get this handled. I'm going to build it right here. It's not really centerable, I guess. Build it right here. There. So we need resources to build it. We need... Building site needs 30 automatons. They need sand. And they need steel. Steel, sand, and they need automatons. Okay. Okay, good. So now at least I kind of know what we need to make that happen. So in that case, yeah, we're going to start building some mines over here. Let's do it. And iron mines is what we need. In fact, we'll do this. We'll get some bourgeoisie up in here. And that'll help pay for the project. There. The steam horse is on its way. The Empress plans to place railways all over Lethis to allow fast travels for all citizens. Long-lasting work lays ahead of us, and a strong workforce is highly needed. I got plenty of workforce. I don't want to mess with that, so I think I'll just have this be its own little self-contained area. And we'll lay down some blast furnaces for steel production. There. And we'll have one of these. There you go. Excellent. The unemployment rate is very high. Dude, I just built so many new jobs. I'm starting to know how Obama feels, you know, man. I just created, you know, 1,000 new jobs. Oh, the unemployment rate's still high. Damn it. Alright. I have no political affiliation. I'll tell you that right now. So, we're getting some steel. That's good. And I saw sand there earlier, too. I've never built any kind of sand mine. So, do we just put on the beach? Yep, there you go. Just need them to go on the beach. Okay, then. I can handle that. So let's lay down some sand mines. Yeah. Look at that. Cool. It's easy enough. Nobody could find the stolen jewelry, yet Hamkirsch's production is back on track. The city security measures have been heightened. Okay. So, they're selling the jewels again. Let's build a warehouse here too, just in case we need to store more sand or something or other. We have so many unemployed people that it's totally fine to just build as many things as we can possibly fit. Okay, so then the last kind of thing we need, we're producing steel right now, which is great. We need that. And the last kind of thing we need is to build some automaton factories to make some automatons. Now, this place needs 30, so that means 2 automaton factories. And I'd like to make an upper class district just to be able to make a little money. So, I'm thinking in the end we want 4 automaton factories. And I'm not sure where I want to build these. This is probably okay. For now, at least. Cool. In fact, let me change this path a little bit here, just so that maintenance guy doesn't get too confused. he can go all the way down and handle those automaton factories. So that's 2. That's enough for our bourgeoisie quarter. And you know what? Let's get that up and running before we get too crazy. Currently has 0 automatons. Well, yeah, because all my steel is over here. I mean, I said that I didn't think too much ahead. I think this is probably the smarter place to place your steam. But I think it'll work itself out eventually. In the meantime, let's build our upper class quarter. And I think I want to have it just come down here. Like that. And we'll build some nice little trees and stuff. There. Okay. So now we'll, have our rich people live right in this area, I think. That should work. There. Okay. So we'll come down in here. Come that way, go that way. Build some bourgeoisie houses. Just like that. And, yep, I do want to have my emporium in the middle still. It's because I kind of like that aesthetic. And we'll come over here. Like that, and we'll build a couple more houses all around. There. And we'll build the appropriate services. Cafe bot. And the spa. And the maintenance house. And the tax collector. And the emporium. Perfect. Alright, so this is a pretty successful little rich person quarter right there. And we should be raking in the tax money in no time. I may have to, add a couple more food choices probably. In fact, maybe not actually. I think they only need 2 food choices for now, and they have pumpkins and they have fish, and so I think that's enough for now to handle. I might need some more pumpkin farms maybe, or some more fish areas. I'm not sure yet. We're definitely not, flush with food at this point, so I could definitely stand to make a little bit more. In fact, I have such a high unemployment rate right now that that's a good idea. Let me make some more pumpkins. Can we get... We can make bread, too. So here's what I'm going to do. Do that, and then we'll make some wheat. So we'll have, there we go, 5 wheat farms and 2 more pumpkin farms. So that's a lot of pumpkins and a lot of wheat. And that should be just fine. And then we want some windmills. Just put it on this side, I guess. Maybe one more. And then we want a granary over here to store all that bread and stuff. And then we want some bakeries. There. I'm just like overkilling the amount of bakeries and things, but that's all right. Okay, so that should be sufficient bread production when we get our first bakeries online, which will be very nice. All right, so I think I'm going to put a cut in the video right here. So from here, next episode, I think I'll make some more automaton factories, and we'll actually start going about building the observatory. So thank you all so much for watching. My name's Euphorya, and if you'd like to see more from me, then go ahead and subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, then just click the like button. It's pretty easy, just one click right there. So I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.